with everything. It is Monday, May 6, 2024, and I've decided I'm going to give the front here some attention. I got these shrubs that could do with some pruning. So, and I also want to fertilize these shrubs. So, I'm doing a little bit of assessing. There's also some weeds that could be cut back. Or pulled, I should say. And I have a few of these shrubs that are definitely out of hand. So, I think I'm going to come and do a bit of cleaning up out here. The hostas have started to poke their heads out. And some of the grass that I planted last year seems to be coming back. So that's one project for today. And it looks like the hollyhocks that were on their second year, I should say, they're sprouted out. And the ones that I planted a few weeks ago, I haven't yet seen anything in this area. And the irises have started to bud out as well. I got these from a friend last year and planted them up. And they haven't yet opened up, but they sure are budding. So, on my lonely rose bush, I think I'm going to come and cut off some of this dead wood and put some fertilizer around the base as well. Alright, it's now 3 p.m. and we got the rose bush trimmed up, and then we fertilized everything. Got some weeds pulled. There's a few more that are teeny tiny. I'm not going to water anything in because we're expecting rain for the next 2 days. So we did rose stone for the rose bush and plantain for everything else. So let's see what we're going to get into next. Alright, so got the shrubs trimmed up. They're by no means perfect, but it's going to suit its purpose. And I managed to get everything fertilized. Now my husband is hoping these boxwoods will grow up and cover the base of the foundation. I happen to like the foundation. I like its uniqueness. After all, the house is over 120 years plus, so I like unique things. So got that straightened up a bit, and hopefully one day the boxwoods will grow and fill out, but for now this is what we're working with. Alright, it's now 7 p.m. and the last project of today ended up being to get some fertilizer down in this area. The tulips are on their way out, and the irises, or I should say the lilies, are on their way in. About 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, I think I planted the gypsophilia, aka baby's breath, and they're starting to sprout up. In the back row over there, I planted some of the black beauty lilies, or the seeds I got from the library, but I haven't seen any sprouts yet. The lemongrass on the right side seems to be doing okay. On the left side, not so much. I dropped a few lemon balm seeds in, so if the lemon balm comes up, that's also a positive. And I decided that I'm going to need an additional 30 bricks to double stack this area, but I am going to wait till they go on sale. So for now, I got a jerry rig situation going on, and I managed to get the girls out, giving them some yard time. and they seem to be doing okay. So that's what we got accomplished today. That being said, I will bring you back later and we'll go from there. Good everything. It is Tuesday, May the 7th, 2024, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. And today, this is what the project is going to be. We're going to mix up some soil, and I'm going to finally get these last 10 bags filled. So we're talking about the 5 here and the 5 on that pallet. And I think I'm gonna drop some more broccoli and Brussels sprouts. So I'm about a week past broccoli planting here for my zone, but I'm gonna still drop some. So this bag is gonna be broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna also put down some more spinach in this bed and see what pops up. And the reason I'm doing Brussels sprouts is because this row here, that should be my Brussels sprouts row, I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm not going to replant in this row, and I'm well within the window for Brussels sprouts, but we're going to definitely attempt at the broccoli. Now, I value Miss Diva Jones' channel, and she was opening the heads of the seed pods. So I think I might go around and do that to a few of my seed pods. So when the pollinators arrive, they'll have something to enjoy around here. This one is already opened up, but I'm gonna help it a bit. Listening to a gardener that has more experience than I do. And then another project is I want to repurpose soil. So those 3 pots over there to my left, I'm gonna get the soil out of those, and I think I'm gonna add some amendments and put it in the tires over there. Make sure that's completely filled with soil. As it's settling, soil is going down obviously. And then I have some planters inside of the barn, typically my deck planters, so I'm going to get those out as well, repurpose the soil in there, and I'm going to use that soil for the wheelbarrow here, the wood one to the left side of the house, the tile that's sitting on the chicken coop or by the chicken coop, and the wishing well, and the ball urn in front of the house. So I'm going to repurpose all that soil and use for that purpose. So let me get started. Alright, it's now 5 p.m. Managed to get all the soil put in these pots, and then I noticed some things sprouting. Now I did go in here and I put some of my peanut seeds. I don't know if it's that. Maybe it's too early for them to sprout. But there's some stuff in here that I haven't seen before. Like this, for example. So I don't know if that's peanut. But got the beds filled. Took some time out to mow the grass. And there is another, what I'm thinking maybe peanut, because this is the peanut in the sesame bed. So these tomatoes seem to be bouncing back. We'll keep an eye on them. So I'm going to repurpose this palette. I found an idea on Pinterest I'd like to try. So I am going to utilize this palette in either this area or over in this corner. So last project for the day is going to be to drop some more spinach seeds. Now I have spinach in the bag back there. So with everything, it is Wednesday, May the 8th, 2024, and it's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and we're about 67 degrees, sunny, nice breeze. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. If the weather was to stay like this all year round, I'd be in paradise. Anyway, I figured we'd get this bench situated. So, got it taped off. I am going to do some sanding on it, and then hopefully I'll get it painted and completed today. So, let's see what we can get into with this bench. Alright, so it's now 6:30. I got my husband to cut this pallet down for me. And the idea that I saw on Pinterest was to make a planter out of it. So I have these planters from Dollar Tree, and I've had them for about maybe 3 years now. So this is what I came up with. It's going to be in this area. I'm thinking attracting pollinators. So I just need to get them connected to the pallets, and I'm thinking petunias in this general area. I came out here this morning and noticed that I have some type of critter digging in this general area. Now, the only thing that I saw in this area, or saw in the yard, was a groundhog. So I don't know if that's what's been digging in here, but that's a problem that needs to be rectified. There was a bowing in the board where my asparagus pots were sitting on, so I am either going to replace that board or look for a different option as to where to put the pots. But yeah, we're expecting rain tomorrow, so I'll bring you back then, see what, if anything, we could get into. I haven't yet completed the bench. I'm still working on that, and we'll see where that goes. May the 10th, 2024. It is about 7 in the morning, and it's now 54 degrees. We're going up to about 71, and today my focus is going to be this bed here. As you can see, I have some weeding to do, but I'm going to also get it ready because in a few weeks I'll be dropping my watermelon, zucchini, cantaloupe, and squash, and so on and so forth. So my intent is to come out here in a little bit and start doing a bit of cleanup work. It's such a beautiful day, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's get the Krakens released and get this day started. So it's now about 11 p.m. and I am getting ready to go outside and start pulling these weeds. And I'm trying to harden out the zinnias. I didn't want to put them outside directly in sun because I did that and a few of them got scorched. So I'm going to either plant these tomorrow or Sunday depending on the weather. So that's an update on the zinnias. So I got set up and I'm going to start the weeding process. the Wi-Fi out here isn't that great, so I don't know how well it'll capture it, but my intent is to do as much as I can, and then I am going to drop some marigold seeds around the area and maybe some onions as a bit of companion planting to help with the pest. So let's see what we can get into. Just go through them. The roots are not as deep. Make a pile, and probably end up taking it to the chickens. Just going through the major ones, not the fine stuff. Alright, so it's now 12 noon and I managed to get the right half done. I just need to work on the left half, which wasn't isn't as bad as the other side was, so I'm going to get that knocked out, and then I am going to attempt to drop some marigold seeds and some onion seeds, and it's going to rain again tonight, and we'll let Mother Nature soak them in, and we'll go from there. Alright, it is now 4 p.m. and I managed to get this bed cleared or weeded to some degree. I planted some onion seeds in a few spots, and then I cannot find my bag with marigolds that I harvested from that tire over there, so I haven't planted any marigold seeds today. However, come and clean up this spot right here. However, I will venture out tomorrow and pick up some marigold seeds if I find them. So that project got completed. And let me show you one more thing. I had ordered some cocoa liner, but like I said, I found these pots. I had them for about 3 years now, so I managed to get them situated on this. I just need to plant in them, and I already got the soil in. And if I find some nasturtium seeds, I'll probably throw those in there as well. If not, it's going to be petunias, and I might even do some lemon balm since it will be contained. Well, that being said, I trust everyone had a blessed week. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Thanks for stopping by as always, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.